he makes me go harder every time. Literally, like at every game I see him, be like, all right, now it's time to put on a show. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, literally, it's all starts with Sam being there for me. You know, being a father figure, leading me. Let you know. We're not making the stupid decision that this fool made. You know. It'd be like that. But that really got me into football, and then I started like caring about like how I look, like my athleticism and all that. I want to be like, I'm pretty good at this, So, I decided taking it more serious throughout middle school, and then through high school I started doing other sports, like I did track. Well, before I started middle school, I started wrestling in middle school, and I liked it. It was pretty cool. I just like the conditioning, honestly. But
I still remember his little record from middle school. It was 12-1.
Oh shit.
Nah, I lost like two.
For me, and
2 or 3.
that's kind of me for seventh
I
grade.
know for sure it was 12 though.
I lost only one match my 7th grade year, and then 8th grade I kind of fell off because of just family drama, and that was starting to blend in with wrestling.
Fucking middle school, holy shit. Middle school, holy shit.
Life is crazy.
I was eating too. I didn't want.
No, you're good. You're good.
Chewing on the mic.
But yeah, because I barely got to know you in freshman year.
Yeah.
Your freshman year, our senior year, because that's when.
So that's when I stepped in for track.
Yeah.
Look, I remember running into him in school. That shit was the funniest thing that ever happened.
What?
Me?
Just randomly running into him. Like I'll be walking to take a shit, and he's in there. I was like, what the fuck? It's just
And what you mean? I'm trying to go back in two. Going back in two.
It was just cool, like running into him in school.
Remember the first time I experienced Jason? He had the white eye contacts.
That was your first experience of me?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, those are dope. And then after that, I was like, it's pretty cool. He seems pretty cool. And then that's when like I started hearing like people say like, oh yeah, he's cool and all that, like he's chill and all that. And I was like,
because I remember I'd see you around in the morning all the time. And we would hang out on the same table every morning, right?
Yeah, we're
right?
always chill with him.
Yeah, but then I was always so awkward to like bring him up to try to get to connect with him, and that's when I asked you about him and started like just asking about your brother and everything, because I'm just like I want to get close with him because I'm so close to you. Like we've always had like this brotherhood type of thing going on, and so I was like, he's your younger brother. He seems to like all the things that we're kind of into, and so I was like, man, I want to get to know him. But we always kind of, I don't know, his demeanor never seemed welcoming to me, to be honest.
Really?
You never no, you were not welcoming at all freshman year, which I can understand because I was the same way. I'm kind of an awkward dude at first until you actually get to know me.
We're all like that.
Yeah, and so yeah, I don't know what it took for us to finally get like open up to each other.
It was track.
Really?
It was track. That's what set it off.
Interesting.
It was track when you were trying to help me. Start off the blogs, I remember.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what started it off.
And then COVID.
Yep.
God, that was disappointing.
That's when COVID year grind happened.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that day.
Me neither.
It sucks. Like I feel like everyone has a vivid image of that day. They found out shit was just done for a while.
I thought it was fake.
Honestly, me too, bro.
Really?
I thought that shit was
thought
fake.
it was fake.
We were I
I was like, nah, it's not coming down here.
Were we in practice? Because that's the day. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
We had a morning practice, I think, and or was it after school? It was one of those things, and it was raining. And I know because I have a video still of that day. That day, it's a slow mo vid of me getting off the blocks, and I remember after practice we went to the gym, inside the gym, and I think we were just chilling, just talking with friends or whatever. And Smith walks out of the locker room and he says, like, he starts yelling, starts announcing, he's like, hey, as of right now, we cannot be together or whatever, like, COVID, blah, blah, blah. And basically what I remember was we have a 2-week vacation. We cannot have any practice
Yeah,
throughout that time, though.
I remember hearing about it. I was at one of my friends, Federico, and he was the only one I talked to in that class. Like it was his. What the fuck was it? And I think it was history or something. And whenever we would go into that class, I forgot her name, but she would play like the morning news, I guess it would be, and then they brought up COVID, and I was like, man, this shit fake. And then turned out it was real.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, I wasn't I wasn't scared. It was just weird, like how they like the 2 week school, like
I felt the same way.
being out, and then it just kept getting longer.
Mm-hmm.
It got to the point where I just kind of like
2 weeks turned to a month.
I just like gave up on it. I was like,
Month turned into a year.
I was like, okay, well, no more school then, I guess. Yeah. And then they made us do online. That's when I really gave up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, online, I can't learn like this.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I gave it like
I'm pretty sure everyone gave up.
Yeah, I gave it a couple of weeks, but the moment I noticed that my grades didn't slump if I didn't do them, they only went up if I did the homework. I was done.
That was when I was only doing math at that time because math was I always struggled with math, but math was the only one.
That was me too. I sucked at math.
Fact.
Like I'd run. What's his name? Mr. Ramirez. When I would just go out on runs, I'd run into him, and he's like, "Are you ready for your assignment?" And I was like, "Yeah." Sure am. I just continued running. It was like it was so random.
Gotta get that shit done.
It was weird. Like I was dealing with the breakup during COVID.
I remember that.
Fuck.
Not to make it sound like a big deal, it's not, but I do remember that. Actually,
it was just crazy. Like I took that shit really bad.
I remember we had a conversation about that. I texted you around that time.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna take it that bad, but I just kidding. I fucking came home crying. That was probably like the third time he's probably seen me cry, ever. So it was crazy, but yeah, that's like all I remember from COVID, just that, because like that was like the main part of it.
Hey, but like, no like weird shit, but like, hella like good memories came out of COVID.
Low key.
For real, I learned how to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah,
during COVID. I learned how to ride. Yeah.
And honestly, for me, I have like if you go through my phone in my gallery, you just find like videos and videos of me and my sister. We spent every day together, just like I remember we would either hang out or not really hang out throughout the day. And this was before I started working. And even when I started working, it was like during the daytime.
Yeah.
And when I'd get home, we'd literally be in my room late, just laughing, just doing just whatever.
I still had a job. I had a night shift job way before COVID hit, and it wasn't bad. I'd get off at 1, so I got.
I remember.
Sleep, but
I remember that.
But yeah, I would just get off work, then get home, and I had like all day to chill with him. It was cool. I remember being like I said, like we weren't really scared. We just kind of like went on. I think my stepdad might have got it though. Honestly, do you remember when he was really sick? That like those first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I felt bad because he was he couldn't get up.
Oh wow.
And he was saying it's not COVID, and I was like, bro, if I get fired, I mean I quit that job either way, but still I was like. But no, he didn't like pass it to us. It was just him that got it. It was weird. Like he was the only one that got it.
See, because that's kind of the same way with me when I got it. Because I remember, I want to say November of 2 years ago, we went on a family vacation to the beach over in Lincoln City, and we rented a two-story house. And it was and when I say family, I meant my dad's side, just me and my dad's side. It was us, my grandparents, and my tia, and my cousins. And I stayed up on the second story for the most part just because I was watching movies and all that. And you know me, I kind of like keep to myself. But then I remember, I think it was the second day, and we stayed there for a week or 2 weeks, I think. And I was snacking on something, and I couldn't taste it.
For real?
I was eating it, and I was like, these are stale or something. I was like, I just can't taste them. They don't have any taste. Then I thought about it. I was like,
oh, shit.
And then I right away went for my drink. And I know I should be able to taste it because it was a soda. And I drank it. Nothing.
What the fuck?
And that's how I found out.
Damn, dude, that shit was
Your heart dropped or what?
My heart literally sank because I was like, I'm trapped in a house for a week or two with my family. Like,
Damn.
I remember going downstairs and going to my mom. I was like, I think I have COVID.
I remember getting sick, but it wasn't COVID. And I was eating a burger that day, and I was like, oh, fuck, I can't taste it. And I just kept going, like, I was like, all right, well, fuck it.
You're like, damn.
But
Just continues to keep going.
But I think the burger was a shit, honestly. Maybe that, but like, it was just like a seasonal cold I got.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just kind of like overthinking it. I was like, oh, fuck. But then, it wasn't it.
Luckily.
Yeah, fuck, for real. Well, everyone got it differently. Like there'd be people that would like be COVID sick for like 2 days and they're fine. My
That was
stepdad, really?
That was me. It was 2 days of pain-ish, and the rest was just not. It was just losing those senses for another 2 weeks, and then I was fine.
Fake. It's fake.
No.
I don't want to get into conspiracy theories
Nah,
here,
I
man.
don't think we should.
That's too political for me, and I'm just trying to have a fun channel here. But just to get into the basics of it, yeah, that's what happened, and luckily my whole family didn't get it at that time. I didn't give them I didn't give them COVID at all. I want to say everybody made it out pretty healthy.
That's good.
I don't think my grandparents got it at all, but later on, I want to say earlier this year, my sisters got it.
Really?
Yeah, they ended up getting in, and
My
mom too, actually. My mom too, and so it was me and my dad like staying on this side of the house the whole time, while they stayed in the bedroom, my parents' bedroom.
How was that?
It was a little weird. It was quite the adjustment because I remember just chilling in my room like usual, and then one day my dad walks in and lets me know that all the girls in the house are sick.
The fuck?
COVID, yeah, and so they're just walking around with masks every day. Anytime they went out of the bedroom, of the master bedroom, they wore a mask.
Wow, dude, that shit must have been hard to see.
It was tough because I couldn't see them. I didn't get to talk to them, and it's not like I don't really see them as often anymore because during my whole week or during my work weeks, I'm just sleeping all day.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I can't control it. I get so tired, I just sleep all day, and then I'll go to work, come here, work out, go back to sleep. And the weekends, is the times I'll see them. That time I didn't even get to see them for a while.
I'm like that too, but that's how it was for my night shift. My other night shift job too. That was bad. That's when I almost fuck that job. Fucking wasting my time.
That's how I feel about my past 2 jobs already. But you know what? It pays. It pays. You know, that's why I'm there. And I hope they're watching under. Because I did tell them that I am doing a podcast, and some of my managers are watching, or
Fuckers.
if they watch.
I'm playing.
I like my job.
I kind of do too.
Like
the two homies that are gonna be watching this.
it has its moments, you know.
Yeah.
It has its people there
Yeah.
that I do enjoy being around, you know.
That's the main reason why I'm still at my current place. Like especially two of them, the homie Luis and Trevor. They make that job. I know for they make the job like way fucking easier, dude. Like this is their energy is what like makes the job like manageable.
It's the vibes.
For real, it's mainly their vibes. Like I'm cool with everyone else there. If I see them out in public, like I'll go out of my way to talk to them.
Yeah, of course.
But like Luis and Trevor, bro, they've made the job a lot easier.
That's basically me and my group of people over there too. It's kind of the exact same way.
You're gonna figure that out too. Watch. There's gonna be like certain people.
Dude, adulting is different, man. Because then, one thing I can tell you about becoming an adult is, I don't know if he's told you yet, but you quickly get to figure out who like are actual real ones, like that'll stick around. Mm-hmm. Like me for starters, right away, right from the jump, right when COVID hit, and I found out pretty quickly who were the real ones there for me because of I don't know if you guys remember, but a week into our little vacation, I had to get surgery because of my appendix. It was gonna burst. Yeah, and I posted before and after my surgery, and he was one of the first people there to text me to make sure I was okay. and that was when I was like, damn, like he's gonna be here a while. And he even checked up on me like every other month or so, and then the breakup happened and I was there for him too. So it's like you really get to figure out pretty quickly who the real people are out of that high school, you know, because of course you see them every day. You have to see them every day. Of course you're going to talk to them, but the moment you don't have to, or you don't make your way to, it's pretty obvious who's really there for you, you know.
Dude, day ones have always been
The day ones are there.
You specifically middle school, you and the group I'm always hanging out with. So Justin, Chris, Alex,
Shout out to them.
Fred, for real, I love you guys. All of them. There's like I'm not gonna mention all of them because
Yeah, of
that's a
course.
big fucking group.
Shout out to my day ones. Y'all
But
know who you are.
Those guys, and then Juju.
My friend group, I feel like my friend group's changed hella over the past.
Bro, we've not,
So is mine actually.
we haven't changed a bit. like, oh my
Damn.
god.
I don't even talk to like the middle school homies anymore.
That's how it goes, man.
Yeah,
That's how it
for real.
goes.
There's some
Yeah.
I'll see, and they'll just be like, "How you been? I see you got your bike finally." It's like, I'm okay. And yeah, I did get it. I just continue on my day, but yeah, them fuckers, dude. I feel like we're never gonna stop hanging out. Like,
I don't think so.
This group and then the group with them. Same with Luis and Trevor. We're just
Bro, honestly, I kick it more with Sam's friends than with my friends. To be honest, like literally.
That's how it was for me too for a while, cause like I have my group, like small, really like handful of people my age that I was really close to, but to be honest, during my senior year, it was my sister's like friends and basically those guys, because I also had I also got siblings, because you know my siblings that are around that same grade too. I was really close. I got really close with a lot of them. Then I graduated and I felt like I lost everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was that little handful that stayed, of course.
Yep.
And those are the ones you just got to be truly grateful for.
Yeah.
Like I don't see any of the ones that stayed. I don't see them as friends anymore at that point. It's more of like a family thing.
yeah. That's what I'm always telling my groups too.
It's family. Like you don't.
Like when I don't see them after a while, like the last time we hung out was like a couple weeks ago. But like before that, it would be like every 2-3 months. I'd be like I'd say I to them like, fuck, I fucking missed you guys. Like this just like it's not that we're like it's not that we don't talk. Like we talk but like periodically. But like whenever I see them, I'd be like so fucking happy to see them because it's like, damn, we've been fucking friends since 6th grade.
Yeah.
And that shit's crazy. And I'm still talking to these guys. I'm like never gonna stop talking to these guys.
Exactly.
Like it's just, I call them family. Same with like Luis and Trevor. Even though I've known them for this, like, I've known them both for like a year, but I consider them family because like, they're not fucking fake.
Sometimes time doesn't really matter
Fuck.
about, you know, what you define people. It just matters on what you do with that time that you have with them. That's why, like, I considered Timmy a little brother to me because of not only his relation to you, but also because of what we've done, how we've connected through sports and everything else. You know, like I look at him as a little brother to me too. Like, you know, the way he feels when watching you play, I feel almost the exact same way. You know, like it's an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing to watching you like be so great.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm probably gonna cry when he starts getting the things he wants, cause holy fuck.
He deserves it.
Fuck yeah, he does.
You work hard for you really do work hard for everything you go for. Like I remember the off seasons where it was always me and Zaya just running routes or throwing balls and all that, and then you would come out by yourself with your bag of shit and
remember that.
Just doing your drills.
He was always out there too.
Exactly.
It would either be him, Danny. Shout out Danny, I miss you. It would either be him, Danny, and then you. But most of the time, I'd see you guys out there, and then like he'd go out by himself. It's like, damn, this fucking kid.
You have that work ethic to be great, dude.
Yeah.
He motivates me too.
Anyone can have it, bro. You just gotta be consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you need to just be consistent. You don't need. Personally, I didn't have motivation. I just wanted to be like consistent with the work. Like, I don't need motivation to like do things. I just want to. I don't know. I just work and I work. Literally, I don't know. It's my bloodline. I guess I just work.
Yep.
I don't know.
I also believe that you have to want it Like you really do
yeah.
have to want
Oh,
it in
yeah.
order to, like, you have to actually fall in love with
Mhm.
what you want to do, and it shows.
My bike.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you truly love something that much, it's gonna show by how much you put
That
work into it.
pain in the ass.
And that goes into more than just sports, like you said, your bike and relationships. You know,
It's to life.
to anything in life. It doesn't matter as long as you show how much you love it. You truly love it. It's gonna show.
Yeah.
For real.
And trust that it's shown when we watch you play. You know, so yeah, we're definitely very proud of you, and we're gonna keep being proud of you. You just keep doing what you're doing. As long as you have that passion, that drive to keep being better, the better version of yourself on and off the field, I don't see you slowing down.
Just, he ain't gonna
Yes,
slow
sir.
down.
My brothers.
Fuck no. He ain't gonna slow down at all.
My
I'm always
brothers.
telling him. He has big things coming for him, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm
definitely.
really excited.
All of us.
I'm really excited for these upcoming years for him. I'm really excited for you, dude. This is gonna be fucking sick. Watch.
That'd
For
be
both of
great,
us.
man.
All of us, man. Definitely.
All the homies too.
I mean, why do you think I'm doing this?
Yeah.
I love doing this, you know?
Yeah.
Having these conversations with all these people that I have in here. Then you guys, you know, I absolutely love these conversations and how we dive into things so naturally and all the good moments, all the good laughs and everything. Like, I learned things from you guys. And whether we're younger, the same age, or
Yeah.
older, like, certain things, like we talked about with you and Godzilla and me and Spider-Man, like, we both know these things so much because it's of what we grew up on, and we literally teach each other these things.
Same thing with him and cars.
Literally
With me and
learn-
him with cars.
Exactly.
You learned a whole lesson about what y'all talking about earlier. Give me a whole ass lesson about Godzilla.
And that's
like,
just the tip of the
everything.
iceberg for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I
love
love
it.
mention how I got into boxing. Now that I realize it. Yeah, I
What?
never mentioned it. It was through an anime. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
April.
I
Dude,
figured that was
yeah.
the case.
April?
Yeah.
I
yeah,
figured
it
that
was
was
a
the
show.
It
case,
was
bro.
through Hajime no Ippo. That show fucking got me in.
That's a
I
good show.
figured.
Dude, I
Is that the one
fucking
you always
love-
post?
with the boxing guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I
I
fucking love
figured.
it. I love as much as I love all the other animes I watch, Berserk, Dragon Ball, all these other ones. Hajime no Ippo, dude, that holds a special place in my heart because that shit got me into boxing. Like, I'm not fucking lying, dude. That show really got me into boxing. Like, I was like, oh shit, I'm actually gonna, I'll give it a try. And I just fell in love with it after that. Like, an anime brought me into boxing, and that's true. That fucking show's sick. And it's sad that like, what fucking season 3 came out. I don't know how long ago already. There's no season 4. I know the manga's still going. I was on chapter 1400 when I left off,
Holy
and they're
shit.
still going.
Dang.
So yeah, so
Those are crazy. I wish
Yeah.
Marvel would do that. They only do that with comics, man. They only do that with comics, and I can only keep up.
oh dude, I can't keep. Nah, I could not buy mangas because Berserk is starting to become really popular now. That shit's expensive. Berserk is fuck. I love
me.
Berserk. Berserk is sick. You should watch it.
This looks pretty sick.
I would, but then I know I'd get
I-
invested too much into it.
Well, it's not that. It's like Berserk had a lot of periods of times where it just stopped. So like, yeah, like actually recently it just started coming back up a lot.
Mhm.
Like there's a new chapter coming out in December, so they're just now starting to come back into like a nice little flow. But before then, when I got into it, there wasn't an update for like over 10 years. When I got into
Holy
Berserk, there hasn't
sheesh.
been an update for that long. At least I think. I could be wrong, but when I got into Berserk, there hasn't been an update for like more than 5 years. I'm gonna say.
No, not this way.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking telling me. Berserk is sick. Berserk taught me how. Yeah, say Berserk taught me a couple of things too. But
Berserk's just a badass show.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, dude, Ippo, that guy, he got me into boxing, and I still love it. I don't look like it anymore, but I still fuck with boxing. Like I predicted. I kind of predicted it. Mayweather. When
It was
when Canelo fought Jacob Plant, I predicted what round. I was a round off. I kind of predicted the round and how he would knock him out. And the way he knocked him out was what I predicted. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
What was it? It was like
I think it was. I think I
It was
predicted
overhand?
the overhand. I think he predicted the
Oh,
overhand.
it was overhand.
He dropped it.
Crazy.
TKO. I predicted TKO via overhand. And it happened. Yeah, boxing. I still love it. Even though I don't box as much as I used to, I still love it. It's still gonna be a big part of my life.
Oh yeah, it is.
Same with bikes. Now that I'm officially a biker, I'm not gonna stop riding, dude. That's just not gonna stop.
Hell yeah, man.
It's different. Like the
It's fun.
feeling. I've even taught him how to ride.
I'm only in the parking lot, but it's fun.
It's still
It's fun.
I had to. I need to pass it on.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's so fucking different. Like the feeling you get. Like even him being in a parking lot, he was saying like he knows how I feel now. So now picture that, but when you're actually out on the road.
Like going like 80.
Yeah.
Like fucking
120.
zooming.
Most of it is 120. But yeah, it's different. Bikes is. I could get into bikes, but that's gonna be a long fucking talk.
Oh, it's in my pocket.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna get into bikes because that's gonna be a long talk. A real long talk. Because bikes took me over like fucking that, dude. It was crazy. One day, I wasn't even into cars. Bikes is what got me into cars.
Interesting.
Like, one day, not interested in motorcycles
Mhm.
or anything. And out of the blue, I watched a video called How to Ride a Motorcycle. I was like, I'm kind of bored, I'll watch it. And then that's what got me into it. Like, I've had people in my life that had motorcycles, but it didn't really interest me.
Mhm.
I wasn't like...
Yeah,
really
curious.
But yeah, this video is what fucking... Dude. Holy fuck, that shit got me obsessed. I'm still obsessed. I'm not gonna announce my plans anymore, but just give me like 3 years. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna say the same thing about this.
Yeah, dude.
Give me a bit and see where I'm at.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I'm already at
It'll
120
end up on Spotify.
something subscribers.
You're gonna end up on Spotify Watch. You want to call it a night or what?
I kind of have to if I want to save
Alright,
myself.
Let's go.
All right.
Part 3, Part 4 coming up.
Well.
No.
I would love to have you guys here again for another episode.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I can always get past the editing.
Hey, for
It's gonna be. This is probably gonna be a 4-parter, dude. I might.
Oh, dude.
I might have to 4-part this
Hey,
video.
You guys were talking for a minute.
Yeah,
we were- But it was all great conversation.
Especially on,
It was all
like,
great conversation.
you guys are, like-
I mean, think about it. We got to talking about sports, COVID a bit, our perspective of the pandemic and what we had been through, and how we thrived off that. Movies, just pop culture and all that in general, sports. So we got a lot done.
Okay.
Actually, everything that we wanted to do, that we had planned on,
First 3, maybe 4
just
parts.
naturally
Fuck yeah. That's
smooth.
Cool. That's fucking cool shit.
But yeah, of course, I want to thank you guys so much for.
Always. Sorry
for being here. No, this was long overdue. Like I still got people on the list too that are slacking on coming in, but it's all good.
Dude, it was so cool to be here. Like I've been waiting all week for this.
Whenever you guys have the time to, just hit me up. We'll schedule a time like just like this, and we'll make it happen again. Because obviously I want to do this for, like I said, as long as I'm alive, I want to keep doing this, and
You'll get there. You go for it.
I'd love to have you guys on for as much as I can.
Fuck.
See me later on in the future. We're all big.
For real.
Well, I've been the same size since I was like
Me too.
since freshman year, so
I just got.
yeah.
Me too.
I've been probably like the same height since like.
I probably just bulked up a bit. That's it. Maybe gained a couple inches.
Yeah. I've been the same size.
Yeah, but like.
If I'm like true to size, then sophomore year.
Yeah, I'd probably say probably.
So it's been a while, 5 years.
Watching videos from him like 2-3 years ago, dude.
Bro, that's
I remember him
crazy.
as a freshman. He
His
was
little
tiny.
arms.
He,
Now look at him.
he was tiny as a freshman.
God,
Dude's huge
God.
now. Anyways. That is sadly going to conclude today's episode of the Broken Vinyl Podcast. Once again, thank you guys for showing up,
Oh, yeah.
and I
Sure.
can't wait to have you guys on again. Can't wait to
Be on the show, man.
have you guys on again.
Fuck yeah.
I love you guys. You guys
Much
are my literal brothers to me. So I hope you guys actually drive safe when you dip out of this place. And I gotta go to work for a couple hours.
Fuck.
For a couple
that's right.
in a couple hours. I got till
That's cool.
10. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. please leave a like, comment down below if you guys want to see these guys again. If not, then it's too bad. They're gonna come on anyways.
Bro. Hopefully I get more time. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope I talk more.
Yeah. Leave some suggestions down on whatever else you want to see. And until then, it's been all love, and I will see you guys in the next episode.
See you later. Blah. See you guys later.